Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which time you were watching this video. This is Professor Ruben Ramos, and this is another asynchronous class on superhero comic books in nowadays society. On our last synchronous class, we have uh, stopped right here in the middle of chapter 6 talking about interdependency and combinations that have to be proportional uh, on regarding of written language and pictures. Yeah, that's correct. So interdependent combinations aren't always an equal balance, though, and may fall anywhere on a scale between types 1 and 2. Generally speaking, the more is said with words, the more the pictures can be freed to go exploring, and vice versa. In comics, at its best, words and pictures are like partners in a dance, and each one takes turns leading. When both partners try to lead, the competition can subvert the overall goals. Yow! Though a little playful competition can sometimes produce enjoyable results. But when these partners each know their roles and support each other's strengths, comics can match any of the art forms it draws so much of its strength from. I'm sorry. When pictures carry the weight of clarity in a scene, they free words to explore a wider area. Let's say I show you a woman walking across the street in the rain, buying a pint of ice cream and eating it in her apartment, all in pictures. Pretty much like this comic book scene over here. And please always remember, reading in our Western society system from left to right, top, bottom. When a scene shows you all you need to know, like this one, the latitude for scripting grows enormously. It could become an internal monologue, for instance. I may be alone like this for a very long time. Interdependent. Perhaps something wildly incongruous. Mission control, do you read me? Parallel. Maybe it's all just a big advertisement. You loved the taste. Interdependent. Or a chance to ruminate on broader topics. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Interdependent. On the other hand, if the words lock in the meaning of a sequence, then the pictures can really take off. Same scene now, but this time all in words. I crossed the street to the convenience store, the rain soaked into my boots. I found the last pint of chocolate chip in the freezer. The clerk tried to pick me up. I said no thanks. He gave me this creepy look. I went back to the apartment and finished it all in an hour, alone at last. Now, one could just combine the pictures from page 157 with the words from page 159, having a pretty decent result like this one. But what are some other options? I crossed the street to the convenience store, the rain soaked into my boots. If the artist wants to, he or she can now show only fragments of a scene, word specific, or move toward greater levels of abstraction or expression. The clerk tried to pick me up. I said, "No thanks." He gave me this creepy look. Amplification. Perhaps the artist can give us some important emotional information. I went back to the apartment, interdependent, or shift ahead or backwards in time, and finished it all in an hour, alone at last, word specific. However, much we may chart these things, they are all ultimately best left to the creator's instincts. And please remember the picture plan, the picture plan over here. In one point to the far left we have resemblance, to the far right we have meaning. So far left more towards the image, the picture, the far right more towards significance and written words. So freely speaking. The mixing of words and pictures is more alchemy than science. Some of the secrets of those first alchemists may have been lost in the ancient past. But we have some powerful magic right here in the 20th century, and I would add, we have even more powerful magic regarding this topic in the 21st century with the information technology facilities, the internet, social media, and all of that wonderful access to information that we have currently taking place nowadays. The richness of modern language is an irreplaceable commodity. This is an exciting time to be making comics. And in many ways, I feel very lucky to have been born when I was. Still, I do feel a certain vague longing for that time over 50 centuries ago, when to tell was to show, and to show was to tell. And with this, we wrap up chapter 6, correct? This is the end of chapter 6. So, guys, this is going to be a shortened asynchronous class because I don't want to open a new chapter today. Let me remind you that there is a critical review due to this Friday, already on SIGA. And according to our decision made on our last synchronous class, on this Friday, we are gonna start debating the comic book Watchmen, which is already available through a link on SIGA. Our goal is to debate and discuss chapters 1 to 3 of Watchmen. So please make a huge effort to come to our synchronous class this Friday with all 3 chapters read. Please, it's very important. Thank you so much for your attention. See you next time. Bye bye.